Well, what's happening? This your boy DJ Marlon Mother Crowd. Please tuned in to the Oh So Dope Network right now. Let's go.
Here we go. Finally. Okay, look. So let me tell you why I'm excited right now. First of all, I'm up in 99.7 FM KMJJ studios, right? So that's how you know I'm VIP everywhere I go. Alright. So first of all, I'm here with my boy, the infamous, the legendary DJ Marlon. Oh, look.
Whoa.
First of all, I'm excited because, man, I've been trying to get this interview.
Long time.
I've been trying to get this interview for at least 6 months.
It's been a long
time, right? And it's not because we are untouchable. It's just because things happen from my car breaking down to somewhere else where a cameraman didn't show up, and
my car wouldn't start one day.
His car wouldn't
start
one. Right. So I'm just like excited right now.
Everything for a reason, though. It happens for a reason.
It do. So I'm nervous. He nervous.
She ain't nervous. But I said all that happened because this could be a great interview.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna make it do what it do. But you talking right now. You was introducing yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, so y'all
world famous, bro.
I'm not world famous. Nowhere close. Nowhere close to being world famous. But you already know this. Your girl Run Brown, and I'm having a classic combo right now with my boy DJ Marlon Moore.
Whoa.
Go ahead and I don't even have no words to say. We've been knowing each other for so long. I don't even have enough words to say about you. Like, what he don't know is, though, y'all know I had multiple brain aneurysm. He was my first car ride. Like, he called me one day. I was laying in the bed. He was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Nothing." We ended up going to Sears.
Somewhere in the mall.
And he just don't know. Yeah. He was like my first car ride. He came and got me out the house, and we went to Sears. Like, I was so excited. Y'all just don't know. I was so excited.
Hey, R.I.P. to Sears, by the way.
Oh yeah, They gone.
But you're good people, you know what I mean. I had to call check on my people, and I only did what I feel you would have did for me. So that's how I rock. I rock with people that rock with me.
So yeah, I'm excited about doing a classic convo with people because I like to show people.
Combo.
Yeah, it's a classic combo. So like, cause all the conversations that I have with people are like classic like stuff. So every time we talk, we always have something we remember from, and I like to show people that I like really deal with like dope people that do like everything.
And you know my mind on food because I thought you said classic combo.
Everybody say that, and
I'm about to be like, what a strawberry drink?
And the pepper.
And the
pepper, right? Got to get the pepper. And somebody else said that too when I told them about what my segment was about on classic. They was like, I think about food because it's classic.
Right.
You go to Southern Classic, you get you a classic combo with the pepper and the strawberry drink, and you've always remembered it. It always saturates in your mind that it's good.
It does.
See?
But I like that classic combo. I like that.
Combo.
I like that. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. It's an honor.
Oh, thank you.
It's an honor.
Thank you. So,
I got you.
Go ahead and tell the people go ahead and give us a rundown about who you are.
Who am I? I'm just a regular guy.
Oh Lord, here we go. Humble.
I'm just a regular
people
guy.
get humble sometimes.
I'm just a regular guy.
Man,
DJ Marlon Moore, the crowd pleaser, CEO of Crowd Pleaser Entertainment, and that's an umbrella. So it's a lot of things that goes on up under that. Radio personality, DJ, DJ in his baby room 6 days a week, every day except Sunday. Do the lunch mix, been doing that over 5 years, man. Time fly. Over 5 years, Monday through Friday, you can catch me in the lunch mix right here at noon. It's like a 20-25 minute mix. So you gotta, you know,
and it's a good mix too. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I rarely listen to the radio because, you know, everybody on their streaming thing, and you know, I got about 4-5 million songs on my phone. But when I tell you the mix is on point,
I appreciate it.
When I tell you I be ghost riding the whip, hanging out the sunroof, doing my thing to the mix.
We're trying to keep radio alive, like you
Always.
said. You know, a lot of streaming services taking over.
It has.
You know.
Matter of fact, while we talking about that, how do you feel about that? Has that affected your listeners?
I'm sure it has to a certain degree, but I don't think it hasn't affected them that much. But I definitely see where it can have a bigger impact in the future. You know, but I think as far as I'm in a unique situation around lunchtime, which, you know, a lot of people got it in their cars and on their phones, you know. But I'm in a unique situation because, you know, we still catch a lot of the classic 9 to 5ers of the schoolers who listen in the car at the job.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, jobs.
You know, I had a flat tire not too long ago. I pulled up to the tire shop on Jewella. They jamming KMJJ. You know what I mean? So I think radio is still powerful. I don't think it's as powerful as it once was. You know, but that's why on my end, I try to bring a different flavor. And even when I'm DJing, one of my main goals is to always get the people what they don't always hear. You know, because let's be real, you cut on any radio station, you go hear pretty much the same songs over and over again. You know, so of course it ain't the Wild Wild West. So gotta stay within a certain format. You know, I can't go too far to the left or too far to the right, but I'm definitely gonna push the envelope. You know, and I want you to be like, damn, he played that.
And you're right. That's what people, especially people such as myself who really like music. Right. Like I hate, and that's one thing I actually hate about the radio because every station I turn to is the same thing. Is it the same song? And even with crossover nowadays, so I turn into a whole nother type of radio station and still
they got Cardi B and all them on there.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
Like I'm trying to hear some Selena Gomez around here.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so I think that's good that you try to keep it different and play something different. So
you know, and you know, I'm all about vintage. You know, like I mean, even today, somebody hit me up earlier the lunch mix earlier today. You know, of course, you go get your currents and all that.
Right.
But you know, I think I threw like some Tevin Campbell in there. So you know what I mean. Even on KMJJ, just to let you know that I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm looking out for you.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, you ain't gonna hear
that's what I'm talking
Future on every single song, Amigos on every single song. Right. We go switch it up, you know.
Because half the time we don't understand them. Let's just be
So you got the lunch mix every day at noon, Saturday nights, right here, the Saturday night warm up, 8 to 10. Then on Magic 102.9, which is our sister station, right here in the same building, really in the next room. I'm over there on Saturday nights, 10 p.m. until 1 a.m. And
I'll make sure I have all that down in the description, so y'all can be sure to tune in.
And I haven't even really announced it to the universe yet, but they added me to Magic 102.9 weekdays at 6 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
They got T-Lamp over there now. So
okay.
So it's like kind of like the jump his show off. I do a little 10-minute mix, you know, just to give that crowd please a flavor.
Wow.
At 6 o'clock. So you got me at 6 o'clock.
I didn't even know that.
You know, I'm trying to hold it
down.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you start DJing?
When did I start DJing? I would have to say around college.
Around college.
Southern University in Baton Rouge was my first college experience, you know, and that opened my eyes to a whole other world because it's a world of hustlers.
Oh yeah.
You know, you know, I think that's when I was officially introduced to DJing, promoting events, promoting parties. And I remember after I went to Southern, I was down there for a little bit. I went to Radio Shack, bought me a Radio Shack mixer.
Ooh, I ain't been to Radio Shack.
No, you ain't going to Radio Shack.
I ain't going to Radio Shack. You ain't going to Radio Shack now, but I used to buy my race cars from Radio Shack.
You know what I mean? Walkie-talkies and everything. You know,
right.
So I went to Radio Shack. I got me a mixer. Probably my dad had some little speakers at the house. I don't even remember what I used for a CD player. I know at one point doing parties, I had like a 5-disc CD changer.
Man, what?
Over there on one hand, might have had a little Sony Walkman. I'm telling my age. Now ain't nobody got Walkman no more. The little CD player.
I know.
You know, but I just remember my only new piece of equipment was that Radio Shack mixer.
Yeah.
You know, and we talking 98. So 400 Degrees just came out, and I remember just practicing what I was doing on that. And that's how I got started. You know, I grew up listening to music. Like, I feel like I had an old soul. And, I mean, growing up, you know, my dad had 8 tracks. That's how far back we go.
Right,
you know what I mean? Right. And it wasn't enough for me to throw on some Al Green or some Teddy Pendergrass and just let
something that really get you going.
Yeah, you know, even the cassettes, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I put on that Al Green. I'm a young boy. Now, how can you me? I'm broken. I can't sing, but you understand what I'm saying.
I get it. It sounds like they make you sing. Yeah. Even if you can't carry a tone, you just kind of lift it up a little bit, just the. Yeah.
I was feeling that in my soul.
I got you.
So it started way back when. We're talking like 20 years in the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you still doing your thing.
Just getting started.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. And then the killing part is, I used to go to your parties. Right. And go to the clubs that you perform at.
Right.
And now when you have them now, I be dropping my son off.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Either that's crazy or I started too young. One of the two.
Or maybe I just started young. You know?
Maybe. Right. So do you remember your first party that you DJ'd?
Woo. Let me think. My first party that you DJ'd. My own house party. That was the first party I DJ'd.
Of course.
My own house party. And me and one of my childhood friends, we said we would get together and throw a party. And I don't even think it was raining outside. The damn lights went out in the whole neighborhood. So we invited all these people to the house. And I forgot. They was out for a couple hours. Mm-hmm. And we just running around the neighborhood just being badass kids. But the lights came back on. And we was in there and we was partying. You know what I mean? Yeah. The first party that I DJ'd that I got paid for, man, I couldn't even tell you. I have to think about that.
You have to think about that one.
I have to think about that one. Cool. Now I know when it comes to throwing parties, that's a different story.
That's a different story,
yeah,
right?
I can definitely remember my first one with that.
So at what point did you say, "This is it. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm going to do"?
When I bought that Radio Shack mixer. Right. You know, because I think, like I say, once I was opened up to a new world at Southern, I always loved music. It really wasn't in my mind to quote unquote DJ, but I just love music.
Yeah.
And actually, me promoting parties came before me DJing. Like the DJ stuff, that was my love. I wasn't really interested at that point in doing it for money. You know. Right. I want the money from actually promoting the events. I want to be, you know, my first hustle as an adult was to be a promoter. And as a kid, you know, you talking to a guy that's been hustling since I was probably 8 years old. Yeah. You know, from washing cars in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. You know, I would pull my lawnmower around the neighborhood, go knock on doors, see who need their yard cut.
Right.
Got me some little regular customers, you know what I mean?
Right.
I wanted to try to cut hair once upon a time, but that didn't really work out. I wasn't really good at that. So.
Your hands were for other things.
Can we curse on here?
Hey, you free.
Okay, but I ain't trying to. I'm just, you know, in case later on. But somebody like, nigga, why you DJing on my head, cuz? Right. So yeah. So the whole barbershop thing, that ain't work out, you know. But to answer your question, as far as besides having that Radio Shack mixer, when I first started actually promoting events, I would hire a DJ. You know, I would get matter of fact, he went by the name B Smooth, and it's not the one that everybody know in the city now.
Right.
This was a B Smooth back in the early 2000s. Yeah. You know, and he would actually DJ all my events, well, most of my events. You know, and he was a little older than what we were, you know, but people was coming to me, was like, man, you know, he need to play this or he need to play that, and I was just seeing for myself, and it was nothing against him, you know, but I was just seeing for myself another level that I want to take the events to, right? You know, and it's one of the things I can show you better than I can tell you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm gonna let you do what you do, but I'm gonna have to go step in here and really, you know, take it take it.
But you know what? I think that's why me and you get along so well, because we always think about the next level.
Right.
It's like even when I go to different shows and stuff, I walk in and be like, you just kind of observe what's going on and be like, you know what? I can do a little bit better. You know, it's no offense. It's no offense to what everybody else doing. It's no offense, but you be like, yeah, I can level up on that real, you know, I can do a little better. I can level up on that, or I can see you prove me where I can do this, and then we just go and do it.
And actually, I got into it with the DJ, you know, about that same thing one night, because, you know, the DJ world, everybody got to play their part, like anything else. Everybody got to play their part. It's really nothing to do with your skill. It's just that's your part.
Right.
You know, in football, the damn receiver, he might not be no better than the quarterback, but they got to coexist.
They got to.
They got to coexist. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can throw the ball too. I know you can, but niggas run down the field. I need you to catch the ball this time. You know what I mean? So back in the early days, you know, I think it was an early DJ, and I got on the mic and I was like, yeah, y'all ready to take the party to another level?
Okay.
This motherfucker got offended. You know, excuse my language, but this motherfucker got offended. You know, man. You know, after the event, you know, oh man, you're the number one DJ in the Dirty South. I put that on my business card, and once again, it wasn't to offend anybody. But if you don't feel you're number one, you in the wrong game. You know, just because I say I'm number one, that don't stop people saying you number one.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And I mean, we can get to we can set up a couple turntables and get a crowd in here, and they can decide. You know, but if you ask me, I'm number one, I would hope you would say you number one as well.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, but he got offended by it, you know, but the thing was, you are the early DJ, you know what I mean? Like, it's from 10 p.m. to midnight, it's not your job to get them sweaty and tired and ready to go home. You know what I mean? You get them ready for the next
Get them ready for the next person.
Right. You know, so everybody don't understand it. Everybody know how to play their role. But yeah, so that's
the game is free right now.
Hey, the game is free right now.
The game is free right now. Play your position.
You get a whole lot further. Play your role.
Wow.
So that's, you know, when I stepped in the booth and I did what I did, you know, then I started being in demand a little bit, just a tad.
Just a tad bit. The price went up.
A little bit.
Hey, look, when you on demand. Hey, I'm telling you, when you on demand, the price goes up.
We need to talk about them prices too.
Yeah, and that was I was just about to get into that.
Okay.
Do you feel like the value of a DJ is underrated?
Hell yeah. In this market.
Okay.
In this market.
Okay.
Okay. We are in a market, and you know, I say this all the time, and I tell any DJ, I tell anybody this, we are in a market where for the most part, that means at least 51%, but I think it's more of 90%. People pay for quantity over quality.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So you got a lot of DJs who are probably some of the most talented. You don't hear their names a lot because they're not, you know, I mean, you can, you know, regardless of where you are, you know, a house in Louisiana, the same house will sell in California for 5 times as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you gotta know your market. But by the same token, you got a lot of these new cats, you know, that's out here DJing for peanuts. Let's just keep it real. You know, let's just keep it real. I mean, and that's
just serving the truth on the platter.
It's no offense to anybody, but
but that's true, and that's why I tell people, like, you know, because a lot of people come to me for recommendations, so forth, is DJs and stuff like that. Now I tell them quick, I don't know no BS DJs.
Right.
Now I know some DJs they get up and do their thing. So if you're looking for something cheap,
right.
My people, my recommendations ain't cheap.
Yeah,
but then you're gonna have a high quality party.
That's right. And
everybody gonna want to spend the night because they gonna want to dance all night long.
That's
so
right.
I definitely,
you know,
I definitely agree with you on that one.
Right. So, but you have a few establishments that understand the value of a DJ. But I cannot tell you how many times my phone ring and they be like, "How much you charge?" And I give them a price. They be like, "What?" Such and such say, "He'll do it for like $100. Go get him."
Right.
Go get him.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and it's no knock on nobody. Once again, when I started out way back in the day, I had the Radio Shack mixer, yada yada yada, house speakers. It still sounded good. You know what I mean? Technology has improved a great deal over the last 10, 15 years, 20 years, whatever the case may be. So there's no reason that you paying the DJ whatever you paying him, and he still got this crappy equipment. But when you pay this dude $100, that's what you gonna get.
That's what you gonna get.
You know, people don't understand. Most DJs like myself who are professional, when you come DJ an event, you probably got $2,000-3,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want me to DJ for $1.25? Nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. You know.
Know your worth.
Right.
You got to know your worth.
Right.
You got to know your worth.
And
wow.
it is convenient. It is convenient. Computers are convenient, but I think that computers are one of the worst things to happen to the DJ.
Really?
Market. Absolutely.
Elaborate.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Everybody and mama think they're a DJ.
Just everybody.
I mean, and that's why the price go down so
That's
much.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean? Because
right.
they don't have to make the investment that real DJs had to make. You know, they didn't have to go buy turntables and actual records, or even you can say CDs and CDJ players. You know what I mean? They didn't have to do that. You know, they got a damn computer with a free software program.
Okay.
Could hook it up to that little
get the click
to the little Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, you get the click clack.
And that's what I mean when I say people don't pay for quality. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking a dude that do that.
Right.
You know, but what I am knocking, and I've heard of this often, is a lot of undercutting that go on. You know, oh, crowd pleaser say he charged this, well, I do it for this. You know, that's some undercutting, but I mean it's like.
Do you get offended by that undercutting? Does that offend you?
I just know where I stand with certain people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, I can't never knock nobody for whatever their hustle is. I'm more offended, really, but it's ignorance, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean that for a lack of understanding.
Gotcha.
It's really ignorance on whoever they telling this to, and they buying it.
Right.
You know, did you really think that you go get the same type of entertainment, you know, from this person? You know what I mean? So I don't really let it bother me. I just know how to deal with it. You know, because if I really got offended and let it bother me, then, you know, when nobody get no sleep around here, everybody be into it all the time.
Right.
So my thing is, hey, do what you do.
Right.
You know.
Got you.
But if at all possible, just leave my name out of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, yeah, like if you charging, you know, 2 second peanuts to DJ, do that. You know what I mean?
Right,
but don't be asking what I charge, and then, you know, wanna base your price off of my price.
Right.
See, I've never been that kind of DJ.
Got you.
Now, yeah, so I
You
don't.
just gotta
I don't
stick
really,
to your lane and what you do.
Right.
And this is my price,
Right.
so forget what everybody else
Right.
got going on.
Yeah, but
cool.
you know, but the funny thing now, do I get offended? Not by that, but I get offended by some of these same ones that want to undercut. They'll call you, hey man, can I borrow a speaker?
What?
You know who you are. We keeping it real.
We keeping it. Hey, look, we keeping it real.
Right.
We just
Right.
keeping it real.
Right. You gotta. I mean, and once again, I'm not. Hey, salute all the DJs out there. I don't have no DJ that I want to, you know, have anything negative to say about.
Oh, yeah.
I understand the hustle. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we live in a grimy environment, so it kind of comes with the territory.
Oh yeah.
But by the same token, you know, you got to call a spade a spade. So, you know, I mean, I respect your grind. That don't mean that, you know, that you're doing it the right way. But hey, do what you do.
Right. Cool.
Do what you do.
So, how did you get into the radio?
Radio. Man, I was in college, and of
First
course,
of all, let me tell you why I asked the DJs how some of the DJs get in the radio is so funny to me, because if you haven't checked out my classic Convo with Al B, it's hilarious. Look,
what's up, Al B?
Right, Al B is Al B's stories were like,
Yeah.
you have to watch it. You
Right.
gotta watch it because it was absolutely hilarious. So
Right.
that's why I love asking people. I love asking people how they get into stuff, because it's always something funny or
Yeah.
something extra grimy that they had.
It's a lot
to
of
do.
grimy. It's a lot of griminess.
It is.
Shreveport.
That's what we do here on Also Dope Network. We get right on. We get right
What
on
y'all do with
to
Shreveport?
it.
Get grimy.
It's grimy, right? So,
Alright.
how did you get into the radio?
How did I get into radio? Bam. Hold on, let me move this. I don't want to touch nothing. You know,
I want.
Bam. Okay. So, radio. I was a student. I transferred from Southern. Came up here because Southern, that was my school. You know what I mean? But they didn't have that shit together. Let's just be real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like I was paying all that money. I'm really not. You know, if I was a partier and went to party all the time and, you know, really went about my business, then that'd be something different.
Right.
But being that I, you know, had a good balance, you know what I mean? I'm like, nah, Southern, you know, yada yada. I ain't gonna leave y'all alone. So transferred to LSUS, once again, when I came back, that's when I really wanted to get on my hustle as far as the promotions.
Gotcha.
You know, and I'm always thinking next level. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it wasn't on my mind to, I want to get in the radio because I want to be famous. I want to get in the radio because I want to be on the radio. No, I want to get in the radio because that's going to help me do what I got to do, what I'm doing over here.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, I'm going to get the inside scoop with the radio people, you know, and that'll help me promote my parties or whatever I got going on. So one particular Sunday, or maybe Saturday, whatever day, I think it's Saturday, I'm riding down Juella, and KMJJ had a remote, a live broadcast going on at Max's Pawn Shop.
I'm going back to Max's. Damn.
Hey, ain't that like the most playing rap song
ever?
Yeah. Yeah, we was talking about that a couple weeks ago up here. Yeah.
Gotta bring it back.
So I stopped by. You know, I'm like, I want to say the radio personality that was doing the remote at the time. I want to say it was a guy named Lee Mack, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and he was like, man, you know, come out of the station, holler at the program director, Michael T. You know, I like the next week or that Monday morning or whatever. That's when the KMJJ used to be over there by sitting there by the Gold Dome.
Okay.
Went over there. You know, program director. He took me on his wing.
Okay.
You know, he said, you know, you can start out as an intern.
Okay.
You know, he took me on his wing, and you know, I would definitely say that, you know, I at least owe part of my success, and I owe a lot to Michael T. Rest in peace. He passed a couple years ago.
Okay.
You know, but to this day, you know, I know we got a program director now. I've had several in the past, but to this day, I tell anybody Michael T. was the best, and not just because he gave me the opportunity.
Right.
That's part of it, but just the kind of person he was and what he stood for and how he handled business. You know, I would say that by far, you know, Michael T. was the best program director that I've ever had the pleasure of working with.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you enjoy your experience as an intern?
Absolutely. You know, I was able to meet stars and you know, do things that I wasn't doing, you know, just as a non-intern. You know what I mean? You know, so I learned a lot about the game. You know, I was able to see it from the other side. You know, because once again, me wanting to promote events and get into concerts and do things like this. When I say get into concerts, I mean get into actually promoting those and you know, bringing those shows to Shreveport. You know, everybody back then, and for the most part now, was using radio station to help them promote it. You know, so I was able to get the game for free. It was a beautiful experience.
Cool,
you know,
cool.
Some haters came with that. A lot of hating going on.
That's with anything you do.
You know.
That's with anything you do.
We ain't gotta call no names, but if they ever watch this, you know who you are. Y'all, hey, and I'm gonna tell you this real talk. I learned a long time ago. You don't have to like somebody to do business.
Look, you ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me. I tell people that all the time.
Some of these same people that I could mention, we gonna let them breathe right now. That I could mention, you know that I've done business with them over the years. Yeah. But I remember back in my beginning, you know, these people were calling the program director, wanting to know why I was over there.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah.
Man, why you got this little kid over there? You know, yada yada yada. Oh yeah. And I
know who you are.
You know who you are. That's for you. Excuse me, mama. But I mean that's real. I mean, and let the truth be told, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna call name. I don't have to call name, but I just say like this. You know, some of the most successful MCs or DJs that you know in Shreveport was part of that clique. Right. They wanted to get me pushed out the door in the very beginning.
Right.
You know, I guess they was trying to get in the door over there. Maybe they was across the street at the other radio station. So, you know, but I always respected the fact that Michael T. He never let that persuade him to treat me any different or whatever the case may be. That's good. He had nuts. He did what he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, do you have any advice for anyone that's starting out to be a DJ or anybody that wants to get into
Stop
radio?
undercutting niggas. No, okay. Any advice, any DJs, or you say anybody want to get in the radio?
Yeah. Because I mean, because I don't think that a lot of people know the different parts of the radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just want to be on the radio when there's so many other different parts that you can learn and still be, into the radio.
The number one thing that I would say is don't do it for the wrong reasons. Mm-hmm. A lot of people want they want the fame of it.
Right.
It ain't no fortune in that in radio and Shreveport. There ain't no fortune in it. You go to another market like Dallas or New York.
Yeah.
They getting paid 10 times what we make just to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So there's definitely no fortune in it. But people around here, most of them don't even want that. They just want their name out there that they're on the radio. Yeah. Or they just want their name out there that they're a DJ.
You have to sacrifice before the money start coming in.
Right. People don't understand.
They don't understand at all. Because that's even what I'm doing now since I started Also Dope Network. I had to sacrifice some money before, and even right now we ain't making no money because right now we still just starting out.
You in that grind mode.
We in the grind mode. We just starting out. We still doing our thing. I'm still learning the videos. I'm still learning editing.
Right.
I'm still learning photography.
Right.
And I had to sacrifice. I like my sneakers. I had to put my sneakers to the side for a little while to get my camera.
And
get my laptop.
Hey, for her to do that, no. But that's
sacrifice
that's
to
what
do that, and I still got to sacrifice. When I was telling you when I came in, I still got to sacrifice some more stuff to get everything in perfect order.
And I respect it.
To do my thing.
You're doing it the right way.
Yeah.
A lot of people they don't want to sacrifice. I would just say if you start now, you want to DJ, you want to whatever you do. It ain't my advice is universal, regardless of what your field is. Perfect your craft.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Practice. Perfect your craft and be humble.
Yeah.
A lot of people out here with them, in 2018 with they little Radio Shack mixer still, and they ain't even in business no more. And they walk around like they king of New York.
Right.
It don't work like that. So another piece of advice that a lot of people don't understand, you gotta respect the OGs.
Oh, most definitely.
Now, at this point, I consider myself a young OG in the game.
You are.
But these youngsters got it backwards. They got it backwards. You know what I mean? And, I learned from DJs and promoters, that came before me that's probably still in the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I looked up to them. You know what I mean? These youngsters, not all of them, but most of them,
mm-hmm.
They look at a DJ or promoter like me that's been in the game, and they feel like, oh, he old, or his, he need to get out the way. He need to let. I've heard people say this all the time, not about me personally, but just in general. Man, they need to let us youngsters have it. They need to let us youngsters have it. And they don't understand that they're the OGs, and that's even in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. The OGs, that's your free game right there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's your wisdom, that's your knowledge.
Right.
But they don't understand that they think that the OGs don't know what they doing, and we need to get out the way.
Right.
And it don't work like that. Because I just give you an example. Like we always say, it take money to make money.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So you got youngsters that don't want to listen to the OGs, but let's say they want to be a promoter. Okay, they want to do an event. Well, this building costs $2,000. Just as an example. It might be more than that, depending on where you go. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got it. So who they go call in?
Mm-hmm.
The OG. Hey, man, you want to do some bit? I want to do some business.
Right.
But I'm used to it. That's how the game go. Once again, it's I'm not calling nobody out individually, but if the shoe fit,
who you are.
If the shoe fit, wear.
You know who you are.
And my thing is there's not really any DJs or promoters in the 318 in Shreveport, put it like that, mm-hmm. that I have not tried to network or tried to do business with.
Right.
It might be a few, but for the most part, what I mean? I've reached out to a little bit of everybody, and when I've had events going on, seems like everybody, they all on board. Oh, we wanna get down with this, we wanna get down with this, you know what I mean? But, the OG told me, you know, you fuck with who fuck with you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so if I invite you to my house, you know, to eat at my dinner table,
Right.
but I don't ever get an invite to your house,
Right.
then what that say about our relationship?
Right.
You know, so you know, I mean, I'm totally used to it, and I'm fine with it now. You know, because like I say, there's been events that I've reached out to some of the youngsters, or you know, so even some of the other OGs. Hey man, let's get together and do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And most of them never return that favor.
Right.
You know?
Gotcha.
You know, so which is cool because you know, not being arrogant with it, but I'm gonna do what I do regardless.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
regardless if we go split the pie 4 ways, I'm gonna eat the whole pie my damn self. You know?
Yeah, I like
it's the cake gonna get baked.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you are a good, and just put that out there. You are a good business person, by the way.
Well, I
Because
appreciate
we did business together when we had the comedy going once a month.
Right.
And you a good business person.
Right.
Period.
I want to say something about that comedy thing in a minute. You know, but just to finish that little situation, you know, I'm cool with how they act because, and it's a cycle. It happens over and over again. You know, I get a phone call. Hey man, I see you got this going on, man. I want to get down with you. Well, homie, you just had this going on last month. You know, you ain't invite me over for dinner. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't ever invite me over,
Right.
but you. So by doing it and by them not understanding the game, now all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. Oh, he don't fuck with nobody. He don't want us to eat. He don't want us. Come on, man. Let's be real about the situation. Yeah.
I feel you.
Right on.
All about networking.
It's all about networking.
All about networking.
It's all about networking.
Cool.
You know. Bam.
Okay. Well.
You know who you is.
That's gonna crack me up. That's gonna crack me up every time I see this.
Alright, I'm just.
But so now that you have you've done your DJing, you've established yourself in the radio,
Right.
and then all of a sudden I follow him on Instagram, of course. I see clothes.
Right.
25.8.
25.8.
And y'all know I'm blind, so I'm counting Roman numerals. Like I said, what?
They say.
I'm counting Roman numerals. I said, what he got going on?
Yeah.
Then I thought about it. I was like, yeah. So if you follow him on Twitter, also he always posts Monday hustle, Tuesday hustle, Thursday hustle, and then he just clicked 25.8. Like, yeah.
Right.
How did you come up with that?
Man, it was something that me and my wife came up with. So it's a joint venture with me and my better half.
Hey, Candice.
What's up? Yeah. So we was thinking about a clothing line, and my thing is, you know, I'm not one of the people that want to do something because everybody else doing it.
Oh yeah.
You know, let the truth be told, you got a million clothing line in Shreveport and Bowdoin. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But if I was following the trend, I would have did it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because could have, you know what I mean? But, you know, I always, you know, pray about it, and when God says it's time to move, then that's when you gotta go and do whatever you gotta do.
Most definitely.
So we was talking about it, and you know, we was throwing around a couple different names because, you know, we wanted something that represented us. Mm-hmm. You know, and that people who are like us, like yourself, could relate to.
Yeah.
Now this interview was supposed to be like 6 months ago. I had your shirt in my truck.
I know.
I don't know what happened to it. I'm about to get you a note.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was in the back seat.
Yeah.
It started out on the hanger for about a month. and I don't know. I had to put something in the back seat, so I folded it up. And
it's okay.
It's okay. It's somewhere. But I got you though. I got you.
For sure, most definitely.
So we were throwing around a couple names, and 25.8 came about, and it stuck. You know, God said that was the one.
Oh yeah, and I do think that it represents y'all very, very well, considering all the things you do, and then all the things that she does, and she's coming on also though too, cause baby, her decorations, honey.
What's up, baby?
The decorations will have you in Wonderland somewhere. Like I'll be in the pictures, like yes.
Thank you. That's very humbling. That is very humbling.
Yes,
very
and
humbling.
I think that it's cool that she decorate parties and you DJ parties. That's like. like.
Hey, sometimes they get that combo.
They did that combo. Yeah, I think that's really cool. So I think that 25-8 represents very, very good.
Appreciate it. And that's, I wanted it to be something that not only, just exclusively for us, exclusively. You got me up here getting tongue tied. Got that exclusive. So, that other hustlers could relate to, this is not where the name came from, but it reminds me of that song by DJ DMD.
Oh, yeah.
Texas made back in the day.
Yeah.
Call me Mr. 25.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, ask me like, man, how you do this and you work here and you do that? How you find time for all that? And the thing is, you don't find the time. You just you make it happen. You make the time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You make the time.
Yeah.
So that's what 25-8 is to me. That's what it stands for. It's for the real hustlers out there. You know what I mean? The ones that no matter what's going on, no matter, you might think that you can only do X, Y, and Z in a matter of 24 hours. You know what I mean? But we're gonna do twice that. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna be confined by time.
Okay. Okay.
So that's where the 25-8 come in. We're gonna take this a step further. Everybody know according to the calendar that they teach us is 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well, we gonna hustle like it's 25 hours in a day and 8 days in a week.
Stay woke.
Like, do what you do. Real talk. So do what you gotta do to get it done.
And I think it's very encouraging to people too, because like even with me, some people, how you do all this, how you do all that, man.
Right.
I've learned to just go.
Right.
Like because I used to call you with different stuff that I want to do.
Absolutely.
And you used to always say, just go, just do it, do it. And I used to, no, I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about this.
Man.
And now I just be like, this was for this. I don't say this is what I'm thinking about doing. This is what I'm finna do.
What I'm finna do.
I'm finna do this.
That's what I'm finna do.
And I just go.
Man, you don't know if you don't try.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and because I used to be like that, and I try to catch myself whenever I feel it coming on.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's natural, to want to hesitate. Well, now may not be the time. Yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow not promise.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Tomorrow not promise, and we don't know what the situation is. At the end of the day, we only going to regret the things that we didn't do, the chances we didn't take. At the end of the day, you going to regret that dude that you ain't gonna try to holler at that you saw walking in the mall. You know what I mean? So you might well go on and be like, hey, shawty, what's
what
up?
It do?
Yeah.
You know who you are. You know who you are.
Real talk.
Cute dude, you know who you are. You know who you are.
But think about it. I mean, and once again, like I say, my advice is universal. You know what I mean? Because you can apply that to a personal or business. You know what I mean? Like if you was gonna say something to that dude, what's the worst thing to happen? The worst thing.
Just a no.
Ooh. Like, okay, so if you have a business idea, try it. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Right,
you know what I mean? Like you gotta put it out there in the universe and just see what happens.
Go with it.
I mean, and I've done events that wasn't successful, but at the end of the day, as long as the things that I have done outweigh the things that didn't go how I wanted it to go, I'm still a winner. You still a winner.
Real.
You know what I mean? That was not. One, you like basketball?
Of course.
Who you like? Who's one of your favorites of all time? As long as you don't say that one name, we all right.
Basketball player?
Yeah. It could be player, team.
Oh, if now we talking about players, I'm Carmelo Anthony all day.
Bless your heart. Bless your
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. I'm all about Carmelo Anthony. I'm sorry.
It must be because he looks. It ain't because he's. Hold on. It's because his game.
He was good at one point.
At Syracuse?
Look.
I ain't knocking Melo.
Look, we got to put him on Major League Sports.
I ain't
we
knocking
Melo. We got to go get you on Major League Sports so we can have that conversation.
I will give you an example, but I can't give it.
That
ain't a good one. That ain't a good one. Let's take Jordan for example. All right. He ain't got to be your favorite, but let's just take Jordan. I can't do no with Carmelo.
I like Carmelo. But see, I don't watch basketball like I used to, because not like these days. I watch basketball back in the day.
Right.
Like when Jordan was playing and when all like Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley.
So you don't even watch Carmelo? You just think he cute?
He is cute. I have been watching him. I've been watching him since he was at Syracuse.
Who he play for now?
He play for Atlanta, something like that. No, he played for Houston. He went to Houston. But he's still cute. Cute. Y'all know I like cute dudes. I'm sorry.
So, but we're just talking about skills, okay? I'm gonna use Jordan as an example, real quick. Carmelo, hit her up. If Lala should get the tripping, Ron got you.
I got you.
She got you. Lala ain't got shit to do with that. Ain't nothing to do with it. Okay, so just my example about you just gotta try it. You know, you don't have to succeed at everything. You know what I mean? Jordan won 6 championships.
Right.
You know, he has all kind of accolades behind his name in his NBA career. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There was not one season Jordan won every game.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you go take some losses on your way to that championship.
Oh yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people.
It took me a while to understand too, because I used to always think that every time I tried something, I was gonna be good.
Nah.
I wasn't gonna fail. But
right. Nah, you know, I don't know who the baseball player is, but I mean, it's a stat on somebody. One of the, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but just research it for yourself, okay? One of the baseball players with the most home runs also has the most strikeouts.
Okay.
But you heard that before, right? But you know why they are who they are? They kept swinging.
Keep swinging.
You got to keep swinging. You know what I mean? Like I say, Jordan and Kobe, they didn't win every game on the way to that championship. You go take some L's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you might just take one more W than you do an L, and that might be the difference. You know what I mean? That one win might be all you need to put you over the top.
That's true.
So that's my advice to anybody. I try to give myself that every day, you know, and I see you living by, you know, your own set of rules, and, you know, like the way we think is kind of parallel, because I see you doing your thing, and that's a major salute. So
thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Oh,
so where can we get the 25-8 clothes? What can we
25-8 clothes. Website is coming soon. Right now, you can follow me on Instagram, THA the Crowd Pleaser. You can DM me for order. Also, 25-8 has our own Instagram page.
Okay.
It's CCLVIII, you know, _ clothing. It's the Roman numbers for 25-8.
The Roman numerals.
Right. It's the Roman numbers 25-8 _ clothing. All right. Gotcha. Check us out on Instagram. You can also DM us on there and place orders. You know, shout out to all of our supporters so far.
Yeah.
You know, and from Texas to Atlanta, you know, a couple other places. I won't even try to name everybody. You know, but what they say is true. Now we got some local support. You know, shout out everybody here locally that has supported us. That means the world to us. You know what I mean? But a lot of support is not gonna come from familiar faces.
Oh, that's true.
You know.
Oh yeah.
You know. It is what it is. I'm not knocking nobody, but you know there have been clothing lines here that I've supported.
Right.
You know, that has supported me in return. It is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But so you know. I mean, you would expect that they would, you know, and some have, but for, you know, I'm not knocking the ones that didn't.
Right.
But you know, that's how we all have to come up as entrepreneurs, especially in the black community. We got to support each other.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So.
Most definitely, and I have my 25-8 stuff soon.
She go get it soon. It's been, I don't know where it is. Now we go get her something. We go get her something.
I'm gonna have my stuff soon. I can't even talk right now. I'm gonna have my stuff soon, because y'all know I be trying to style it. You know, I be trying to get back in my groove now that I'm doing all this stuff. I gotta style it out.
Oh yeah.
Time.
You always funky fresh with the shoes, with the hair, with the car.
I try.
Probably was racing somebody on your way.
I was not racing nobody. On my way here.
Let her tell it.
Y'all, thank y'all once again for tuning in to Classic Convo on Also Dope Network with the infamous, the legendary DJ Marley Marl. Now this is gonna be a long description in the box, because he does so much
crowd pleaser entertainment in the building. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
Man, look, I'm talking about the crowd pleaser from 99.7 to 102.9. And you got your own crowd pleaser production. You got your 25-8 clothing.
Oh yeah. You see the crowd pleaser ENT on anything, you know we coming with it. You know what
and
I mean?
It's a party. It's just a party. Straight up
It's a party. We go back like a throwback, you know what I mean?
Always.
One of the first events we did, I know we closing out, one of the first events was Club Legends 1999, a No Limit after party. No Limit was at the Municipal.
Yeah.
You know, from Club Legends to Club Latino to Coco Loco to the Mansion.
Yeah.
Everybody say the mansion one of the legendary reporter spots in the city.
It is.
That was your boy and my team. You know what I mean? I don't do it by myself. I got a team with me, and you know, God covers all. But you know, anything we do, we appreciate y'all support, and we gonna keep you posted on what's next. Yeah.
Always, and make sure you follow us. Oh so dope net.
Oh so dope.
And
Shout out to Ron. Appreciate the opportunity. You know,
no problem.
I'm very
and we probably gonna have a part 2 coming on. You know what I'm saying? I might get to do a little segment with him called the Hustle Game, so we can give you some hustle tips, some business tips.
I got you.
Oh,
I got you.
See, we're growing.
We're gonna write a book about hustling a little bit.
Oh, hey, I'm down for that too.
Yeah.
I'm down for that too. So be on the lookout, man.
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Always.
So double salute to you and your team. Continue to do what you do. Once again, thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to seeing the final edit of this. I'm looking forward to what you got coming up in the future. Just keep hustling, keep doing it, man. 25-8 is how we do it. Let's go.